On my wedding day, my fiancé's childhood sweetheart arrived, wearing the exact same custom wedding dress as me. They stood together, greeting guests. While I smiled and praised them as a match made in heaven, humiliated, she left the venue in tears. In her defense, my fiancé publicly accused me of being petty and unreasonable. After the wedding reception, he left with her for the honeymoon we had planned together. I didn't cry. Instead, I called my lawyer immediately. Chapter by the time I got home, it was already late. Silver moonlight spilled into the living room, casting an eerie loneliness over the space, dragging my exhausted body to the bedroom. My gaze landed on the wedding decoration plastered on the wall. It was a bitter joke at this point. The rose petals scattered across the bed from the wedding night were still there, untouched. However, I was too tired to care. With a weary sigh, I swept them onto the floor and collapsed onto the soft mattress as I plugged in my phone. A notification popped up. Michael Meyer had just posted on Instagram, "Grateful to have met you, cherishing every moment." The picture showed him holding Susie right close, their eyes locked in an intimate gaze and lips almost touching. Matching couple bracelets gleamed on their wrists. In the past, seeing something like this would have sent me rushing over to demand an explanation from Michael. Now, though, I simply turned off my phone, rolled over, and went to sleep. For the next few days, I didn't hear a word from Michael. The only signs of his existence came through my feed, where he kept posting about Susie. It was of them hugging, traveling, and smiling for pictures. I didn't care. Instead, I contacted a lawyer to start the divorce process. Michael and I had been together for 6 years. We were high school sweethearts who married right after college. Impulsively signing the papers, there was no big wedding, but he had given me a beautiful ring, a sincere promise, and, back then, his whole heart. Now, the love was gone, leaving nothing but a mess. 2 weeks later, as I sat at home reviewing the lawyer's first draft of the divorce papers, I suddenly heard the front door unlock. I looked up just in time to see Michael walk in hand with Susie. Our eyes met. A flicker of guilt flashed across his face before he hastily let go of her hand, his tone unnaturally stiff as he spoke. "Susie's never been abroad before, so I took her." He continued, "You were busy with work anyway, so I figured I might as well take her." I cut him off by shifting my focus back to the divorce papers, nodding absent-mindedly. "Okay." His words caught in his throat. Seeing that I wasn't reacting at all, his frustration grew, and his voice turned cold. "Seriously, I told you that Susie's never been abroad before. That's why I took her anyway. It's just a honeymoon. It's not like we can't go later. What's your problem? I've told you 1,000 times. Susie is." I finally interrupted his babbling, my voice calm and unwavering. "Just like a sister to you." My expression remained neutral, devoid of any emotion. His face darkened, frustration deepening in his eyes. "Then what are you making a fuss about?" "I'm busy." I reined in my thoughts, refusing to spare him another glance. Susie, standing beside him, took the opportunity to step forward, linking her arm through his, her voice dripped with sweetness as she chimed in, "Come on, don't be mad. You know Michael and I grew up together, and even though he couldn't take you with him this time, he still got you a special gift from the trip." She turned to Michael, giving him a soft smile. "Michael, hurry up and show her." At her urging, Michael quickly pulled a small box from his bag, opening and sliding it toward me. "I picked this out just for you. Here, have a look." He looked pleased with himself, expecting me to be overjoyed and grateful. I glanced down at the box. Inside was a pair of minimalist earrings, tiny pearls accented with blue gemstone flowers. They were delicate and pretty, no doubt. However, after just one look, I pushed the box back toward him. "No thanks, I don't have a habit of collecting freebies." The air in the room instantly grew tense. Michael's expression darkened. "Diana, what's that supposed to mean?" I calmly shifted my gaze away from the matching couple's bracelets worth 5 figures on their wrists and lips straight